Shiva had promised Avantika that he would rescue Queen Devasena, but he had no idea that the woman he was risking his life to save was actually his own mother, and the kingdom he was about to enter was the kingdom where he was born.
Under the cover of darkness, Shiva finally reached the magnificent kingdom of Mahishmati. The kingdom looked glorious from the outside, but behind its grand walls, fear ruled every corner. Thousands of soldiers guarded the palace, and no one could enter without permission. For any ordinary man, sneaking inside would have been impossible. But Shiva wasn't ordinary. Using his incredible strength and agility, he silently climbed the massive walls, jumped across rooftops, and slipped past dozens of guards without being noticed. His only goal was clear: rescue Queen Devasena. Meanwhile, inside the royal palace, Queen Devasena continued to suffer. For 25 long years, she had remained chained in the palace courtyard. The scorching sun burned her skin during the day. The cold wind froze her at night. Yet despite all the torture, her spirit never broke. Every day, the soldiers mocked her. "Your husband is dead. Your son is dead. No one is coming to save you." But Devasena always gave the same answer: "My son is alive, and one day he will return." The guards laughed. To them, her words were nothing more than the dreams of a broken woman.
That very night, Shiva finally reached the prison courtyard. For the first time, he saw the old woman, standing in heavy iron chains. He had never met her before. He didn't even know her name. Yet the moment he looked into her eyes, something strange happened. His heart filled with emotions he couldn't explain. Without saying a single word, Shiva walked toward her. The guards immediately surrounded him. Before anyone could react, Shiva grabbed the enormous iron chains with both hands. With one powerful pull, the chains that had held Devasena prisoner for 25 years shattered into pieces. The sound echoed across the entire palace. Within seconds, alarms rang everywhere. Hundreds of soldiers rushed toward the courtyard. The commander shouted, "Capture him alive!" But the soldiers had no idea who they were fighting. One after another, Shiva threw them aside. Some were knocked unconscious. Others dropped their weapons and ran. Every attack only revealed more of Shiva's unbelievable strength. The palace quickly turned into a battlefield. News spread throughout Mahishmati. An unknown warrior has entered the palace. The news soon reached King Balaladeva. Furious, he ordered every soldier in the kingdom to stop the intruder before he could escape.
At the same time, the kingdom's greatest commander, Katappa, arrived with his army. The moment he saw Shiva fighting, he froze. The young man's courage, his fighting style, even the determination in his eyes, everything reminded him of someone he had loved like a son many years ago. Katappa whispered to himself, "This cannot be possible. Could destiny really have brought him back?" Shiva continued fighting without knowing why everyone seemed so shocked to see him. To him, this was simply a mission to save an innocent woman. But to the people of Mahishmati, the impossible had just happened. The bloodline of Mahendra Baahubali had returned.
During the battle, Devasena looked at Shiva carefully. She noticed his bravery, his kindness, and the same fearless spirit that once belonged to Mahendra Baahubali. For the first time in 25 years, a smile appeared on her face. Deep inside her heart, she knew, my son has finally come home.
As the battle came to an end, Katappa slowly walked toward Shiva. Then, in front of everyone, the mighty commander of Mahishmati dropped to his knees. With tears in his eyes,
He folded his hands and said, "My lord, you are Mahendra Baahubali, the son of Mahendra Baahubali and Queen Devasena, the true king of Mahishmati." Shiva stood frozen. Everything he believed about his life was about to change forever. To be continued in Part 4.